Hi everyone, it's Ellen Jaffe Jones, and as you might be able to see, I'm using the new software that they have on the operating system, the new operating system for Apple, the cinematography mode. You know, having been trained at the University of Missouri School of Journalism, when I hear that you can do a rack focus automatically, which is going to be like, hopefully, yes, that car pops into view. So that's the vegan mobile with all my racing and my magnets on it, just to show that vegans get enough energy and protein. And of course, I am still on the Veg Fest circuit and am also leading this double life there. Hopefully that pops into focus. I don't know if it will, but Realty One, there it is, I think. Let's see if we point on it. Yes, it does actually pop into focus. All right, enough pretending that I'm a millennial trapped in a boomer's body. Why being vegan is so healthy for you. It's just been an amazing ride. I've been a runner and a vegan for the better part of 40 years. Being vegan is just the best thing you can do for the planet and the environment, but especially your health. And I've had so many health challenges. I don't necessarily get into them, but you know, there are some things that are best left unsaid, and the world doesn't need to know them, kind of thing. But being vegan is a great protection against the antioxidants of our environment. Not only the sun, which I get probably way too much of, but there are some of us who are genetically programmed just to be out in the sun and enjoy our time there. But the free radicals that are running around in our body, as we have been exposed to all kinds of environmental toxins when you get to be this age, there's just no way you can't. And I've had friends who are vegan and have gotten cancer and other diseases, but they seem to have a much better ride of it. And there is a lot of work out there that shows just how much you can fight some of these diseases. Heart disease is really the big one. Here in Sarasota, the Dean Ornish program for reversing heart disease is taught at Sarasota Memorial Hospital, the biggest and mainstream hospital in the Sarasota area. So interestingly, I was in connection with a woman who, oh gosh, we used to run together, and she used to post pictures of her taking her some of her younger running friends out to breakfast for donuts, and it just used to drive me crazy. And then when Time magazine had the cover story, do any of you remember this? Butter is back. It's like, oh gosh, all my dairy guzzling friends just went crazy talking about how veganism was such a joke, and that, you know, they're going to go ahead and not worry about how much fat and animal products they consume. So it's kind of been a long full circle for some of us who have been fighting this battle and really knew, you know, I knew just early on, being the youngest in my family, that watching my mom, aunt, and both sisters have breast cancer was just like, oh my gosh, how is this possible that we have so much disease in our family? So heart disease is, of course, just the best thing to throw at a vegan diet. And there are so many great movies, Forks Over Knives, The Game Changers, that really document this in ways that many of us were kind of screaming from the rooftops back in the 80s and 90s early on. But a lot of credit has to be given to the vegan doctors, and I really suggest you check in with their websites and the information that they have from many eons ago that's always updated. So who is that? Dr. Neil Barnard, Dr. John McDougall, Dr. Greger. He's a little bit more Dr. Come Lately, but you know, his work on all the different research that's been done on his website, any topic related to veganism, it's out there. So and then the other reason is you just get so much more energy. You know, you don't have the sludge from dairy and meat that brings brings people down and brings their energy levels down. And that's one of the reasons I am able to do all of these races. I mean, not lately, but 5Ks are my thing. I've placed, as of this recording, 235 times in 5K races for my age group since 2006. So people will be, I'll be passing them at a race and they'll go, oh, there goes that vegan energy. So, of course, energy level, there are a number of studies now that show that we're just in a better mood. I mean, I've always been kind of a happy person, and I'll tell you, in today's world, it is a little challenging to maintain your optimistic, cheerful attitude. But knowing that you're not killing an animal for your own digestive taste buds, it's really quite something. So those are the main reasons I have. You know, the environmental ones, of course, are all out there. The World Health Organization says the number one thing you can do to reduce your carbon footprint is to give up animal agriculture. So it's not that hard. It really isn't. It's much harder watching your sisters and brothers go through preventable suffering. So I just talked to one of my cousins this morning, one of my 4 cousins that has gone vegan following my work. Obviously, they saw up close and personal how much pain and suffering our family members went through, and if you can change that, why not? I mean, it's not a guarantee, of course, but it sure goes a long way to helping save your health, the planet, and of course the animals. And tons of videos out there on how animals are abused just so they can end up on your plate. And I know that some of you watching will be researching that. Just type in, because it's always a changing list, but there are some standbys, old standbys that are great to watch, like Earthlings, and even the medical ones touch on animal abuse. So just Google top 10 videos for, or movies for preventing animal abuse, and you will come up with a fabulous list to keep you entertained for a month. All right, everyone, don't forget to drop comments down below, and if you have any questions, always feel free to reach out. I'm a personal trainer in my free time, but mainly I do real estate now, so that is my passion. So when I make a lot of money doing that, which is not exactly there yet, but when I do, it all goes to my favorite animal rights charities. All right, everyone, gotta run. Don't forget to like and subscribe.